you tell me what I'm missing here, but the approach that I hear all day long goes something like this. It says, hey, what's your number, right? And there's a financial freedom number, and it might be, say, $10 million because 4% of 10 million on the safe withdrawal rate is da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And they kind of walk you through this thing that happens really, really fast. And yet you're saying that that common approach that you hear all day long is actually flawed. Tell us what you discovered and how you went through that discovery.
Well, a really good mentor that I had early on in my career, his name is Bob Castellone. He's an economist by profession, but he would say that math isn't money and money isn't math. He said that money is more like oranges. And you'd say, what? What do you mean by that? He'd say, well, if you put two oranges on the table here and you came back 25 years from now, what would be on the table? And they would have eroded. They may have turned into kind of a dust, or there might be a stain or something. And that's really how money works, a lot more like oranges than it does math. So that's the problem, right? Is that, just like you said, the approach that most people hear or see or they've been taught is, take your money that you want to save every month and compound it at a certain amount of interest. And then you're going to grow this nest egg, right, which is whatever amount of money you supposedly need in the future. And then you're, like you said, take the safe withdrawal rate and figure out what kind of income you can get from that. And, just from the very foundation of all of that, it's flawed, right? Because money doesn't really, like, for example, the stock market doesn't really compound interest as a fundamental aspect of that, right? So if we're trying to predict what Wally Waldron's going to have in the future and we use a compound interest calculator, we're already starting wrong, because that's not how that works.